trying to be Chris Sturniolo. That failed so badly. Anyways, I got some new glasses. What do we think? Do we like them? Anyways, I have been wanting to do this video for a while now, and it's happening, guys. It is happening. Today, I'm going to be giving you book recs based off of if you are a Chris girl. So, all my Chris Sturniolo girls, rise up, because this one's for you. Or guys. So, I'm out of breath. Anyway, so these are books that the main character gives me Chris Sturniolo vibes. And Chris is a sunshine golden retriever boy. Man. He is all man. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Okay, anyways, so first off, we have Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This is a Christmas book, but the guy is just sunshine and he just gives me Chris vibes. It's a short book and it's good for Christmas time, so if you want to read it, read it. Next, we have Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And Chris reminds me of Alex because Alex is like mischievous and he's like very like charming and he's very like silly and I don't know, he just like gives me Chris vibes. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, there's some similarities between them. Next, we have Collided by Lauren Asher. Now, Chris reminds me of Liam because Liam is also mischievous, kind of playboy. I know Chris isn't really a playboy, but he gives sunshine playboy vibes, you know? And that's the vibes that Liam gives. And they just go together for me, okay? Next, we have The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armez. This is the second book, kind of like a duet to The Spanish Love Deception. And Chris reminds me of Lucas. Ugh, don't mind my nails. These two I got off. Anyways, he reminds me of Lucas because Lucas is like this sunshiny, perfect man. And Chris is honestly this sunshiny, perfect man. And the way he treats Rosie, I feel like if Chris was in a relationship, he would be Lucas Martin. And guys, Lucas Martin. Hello? Lucas Martin is so fucking hot. And also, I don't know if you guys watched the new Sturniolo Strippers video, but Chris was cooking a lot in that video, and Lucas also cooks. So, put two and two together. Next, we have The Deal and the Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Now, Chris is a mix of Garrett and Logan combined, and I freaking love Logan and Garrett. And they play hockey, and Chris is an ex-hockey player. Say no more. But, anyways, I just think, like, at first I thought, like, Logan, and then I was like, wait, Garrett is also sunshiny, and also gives me vibes of Chris. Like, they're both just, like, you know, they're both just, like, they're both chef's kiss, and I just, yeah, they just give me the same vibes, and I don't know, I just, like, especially with Logan, I don't know, because Logan's kind of like a playboy. So is Garrett. They're both playboys. And I know Chris isn't a playboy, but, like, he gives me playboy vibes, okay? Not that he would, like, treat a girl badly. Like, I know he wouldn't. Actually, no, I don't know he wouldn't. I don't know this man personally. I just pretend I do. No, not that Chris would. I don't think he would. But, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, especially, like, in the beginning of The Deal, why they, like, start, like, having the deal. I feel like that is literally Chris. Was he even bad in school? I don't know. But if he was, he's getting Garrett. Then we have Twisted Hate by Anna Huang. This is the third book in the Twisted series. And Josh motherfrickin' Chen is literally sunshine Joker vibes. And he is the Chris of the Twisted series men, because he literally always, oh my god, wait, ready? I just thought this in my mind. Chris is Josh, and then Matt is Alex. And you know how, like, Chris always flirts with Matt, and, like, he always annoys Matt? Josh does the same thing to Alex. I don't think he flirts with Alex. Or actually, he kind of does. You know, like, he kind of does. But, like, Josh just, like, wrecks menace in the whole friend group, and Chris just wrecks menace in the whole friend group too. And oh my god, wait, I can't believe I just did like Matt's Alex, and I can't believe I did that. But like so obvious. But yeah, their relationship gives me Matt and Chris. But yeah. Then we have Icebreaker Again by Hannah Grace. This is the first book in what's the series called? The USMH series. And Nate Hawkins, hockey god, sunshine boy, overall hot ass man, and so's Chris. So perfect. And it's a hockey romance. Look how pretty this spine is. I will never get over how pretty the spine is. But yeah, he basically gives me Nate. Then we have Nightfall by Penelope Douglas. This is the 5th book in the series. 4th book in the series, not counting the novella. 5th book in the series, counting the novella. Chris is literally Will Grayson. Like, I can see Chris... Well, actually, Chris has done this, where he just dances all over the place. And Will does that. And I feel like if Chris... Well, Chris was a simp for Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know if he still has a crush on her. I don't know. But if Chris liked a girl, he would be all in. He would be full on simp. And we all know Mr. Will Grayson is the biggest simp for Emery Scott. And he just gives me Chris Sturniolo vibes. And like, I feel like more like high school Will. I mean, so like now Will, but I feel like more high school Will, because older Will, he's kind of like mysterious and like tough guy. But high school Will, oh my god. But yeah. Then I have Rival by Penelope Douglas. This is the second book. Second book in the Fall Away series, not counting Until You. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's like the 3rd book. Is it Until You? Like the kind of like spin-off of Bully. But Mr. Maddox Carthers. Did I say that right? Oh my god, wait. Maddox Carthers. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's just Maddox. He's very sunshiny. Also, I tapped the frick out of this book. One of my favorite Penelope Douglas books ever. And he gives me just very Chris vibes. I don't know. There's not much to it. I low-key I remember some stuff from this book, but from what I'm remembering, he does remind me of Chris. You know? Then we have Vicious Prince by Rena Kent. Don't mind the cover. I'm also counting Remy, because Remy's not getting a book, and Remy is Ronan's son. So, you know, Ronan asked her, Remy asked her, Remington asked her. This is the... Oh my god. Hold on. I need to do some counting. Because you have... This is like the 6th book in the series. I don't know. My thing is totally off. But Chris is literally Ronan. Like, actually. Like, I feel like Ronan and Chris, like, I don't think Rena Kent knows the Sturniolo triplets, but if she did, she would have definitely written Ronan off of Chris, because they're literally the same thing. And, I don't know, like, just some things that, like, Ronan does, I feel like I literally got deja vu of Chris doing them. And then also with Remington Aster, I kid you not, if Chris was, a lordship, he would definitely make everybody call him his lordship. And I would do it. I would call Mr. Chris Sturniolo my lordship. Honestly. In the most respectable way possible. The Sturniolo, please don't come after me, because this is just me joking around. In the most respectable way possible. But, yeah, and I just feel like they literally are, like, Chris Sturniolo. And I just feel like the way Remy acts, hasn't Chris, like, talked as himself in 3rd person? Or am I going crazy, or did I just make that up? He has, right? Because I remember, like, Matt and Nick making fun of him for doing that. But yeah, he is giving Remy and Ronan. Okay, and then I actually am so excited I made this, like, not parallel, like, this, like, connection. What's the word? I don't know the word. What is the word? This, like, correlation, and that is God of Fury by Rita Kent. It is the, what, 5th book in the Legacy of God? 6th book? No, 5th book, right? This is one of my favorite books ever. And tell me that Chris does not remind you of Nikolai Sokolov. Minus the whole, like, tattoos, mafia prince, you know, minus all that. I tabbed the frick out of oh my god, this book is my baby, guys. It's my baby. And Chris isn't my baby, but Chris is a little, like, golden retriever that I just want to hug the crap out of and never let him go. And that's what I want to do to Nikolai and this book, which I can do to this book. I can't do to Nikolai because he's, like, not really real. Is it Nikolai? I call him Nikolai. Nico. We'll go with Nico. But, anyways, it's just, like, I tapped the frick out of this book. Look at that. It's just, like, he's literally, like, I can just picture Chris chasing after, like, his girl. Like, okay, ready? Imagine this, ready? So, Chris, I'm giving the fan fiction writers a good storyline, so go write it. So imagine Chris, like, meeting this girl, and he falls head over heels. But he's like kind of like chasing after her as a joke because, like, he's, like, scared of commitment and he's, like, scared of getting a girlfriend. But he, like, has this pull to her, right? And so he chases after her even though she's like, no, I'm not interested in you, blah, blah, blah. You're, like, this playboy. You're, like, this, no, like, I don't want anything to do with you. And he's like, I'm in love with you, like, as a joke. And he's just, like, he never, like, lets her have any space, which is what Nico does to Brandon, obviously, if you've read the book. And I just picture Chris doing that. I also, and, oh my god, wait, I just made another correlation. Jeremy is Matt, and then Nico is Chris. These correlations I'm making are mind-blowing me, because I didn't think of these before the video. But, literally, like, their relationship is Matt and Chris. But, like, yeah. But yeah, I just feel like this is, like, Chris is Nikolai. Chris, that sounds like a disease, Nikolai, like E. coli. What the? E. coli, Chris coli. But anyways, yeah, I just, like, think, like, Nico and Chris are the same person. Like, honestly, I know Nico's more, like, has a deeper voice than Chris, but honestly, Chris could have done, like, being the voice guy, being the audio voicer for Nico, and Chris would have done an amazing job. Also, PSA, also, Sturniolo triplets. Have you ever thought of being a audiobook, voiceover? Especially Matt. I could listen to your guys' voice all day, and you reading books would make me go feral. Like, I would be, like, kicking and giggling my feet even harder. I feel like some people just, like, have an audiobook voice. Oh my god, my hair. I feel like some people just have an audiobook voice that is, like, wasting away, and they don't know because they're, like, no. Well, anyways, am I making sense? No, sorry. Anytime I talk about the Sturniolo triplets, I get flustered. Specifically Matt. But this is not a Matt girl video. This is a Chris girl video. But I'm in love with Matt, so I can't help but bring him up because that's my man. That's not my man, but that is my man. He just doesn't know it yet. You know, I am Nikolai and he is Brandon. And except at least Brandon knew Nico existed. Matt doesn't know I exist, but it's okay. It's okay. I can play the long game. You know? I can be the Nico in this situation, Matt. Just say. This one-sided relationship. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry, I'm all flustered. I have goosebumps. Can you see talking about Matt? This is embarrassing. This is my digital footprint. Like, this is my digital footprint. ever since, okay, my friend Angel, love her name, by the way. Can you believe, like, her name's Angel. Like, I love that name. But, like, she was talking about her digital footprint. I'm talking about mine. Mine is getting goosebumps over Matthew Sturniolo. Again, this is a Chris Girl video. Help. Okay. Anyways, I already have book recs for Matt, girlies. So if you want that video, I got you guys. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, night, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. And I love you all so much. And until next time. And yeah, love you, Chris. You're never gonna see this. Because you don't actually read and you don't know I exist, but like you are Nikolai Sokolov and you are Remington Astor. So maybe you should start getting Matt and Chris. No, wait, what? Maybe you should start getting Matt and Nick to call you his lordship, because honestly, I see it. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling.